Hey Tribe YouTube fam, welcome to another Sunday Coffee Talk. Got my morning coffee here and my Thai donuts. I don't do Thai donuts that much in the morning, but Ann got them for me yesterday and this is leftover. So anyway, before we get started, remember with every Sunday Coffee Talk, we have the Super Thanks Spotlight. That's where you can leave a super thanks below and you attach a question to it, something you want to dig deeper in, you want to know about in the areas of success, manifesting, all that jazz if you feel stuck. And that's what we talk about on Sundays. But anyway, today I kind of want to talk about something that I don't really hear people talk about this on YouTube. Maybe they do, and I just don't run across it on their channel. But I really want to tie together really manifesting and identity. When you do identity work, identity, I mean, like you want to become that most successful version of you. That's what I mean by identity. Identity is actually the root cause why things are not working for you, because you're always operating off of your current identity. You're always operating off of that old self, that old identity. So listen to this. You want your dream house, but you're not going to manifest your dream house when you're still acting and thinking and behaving and carrying yourself like this old version of you. You have to become that most successful version. You have to become the person who already has your dream house, because that person is going to carry themselves different. They're going to think differently. You understand that. Okay, I don't want to really dig down this rabbit hole because I really want to kind of focus on why things take, why things take so long. Okay, why do you have to go through like a gunk phase? Okay, because even if you've done manifesting for a while, success, identity work, no matter what you want to call it, identity, you're trying to become that most successful version of you. Let me take a sip of coffee while the kids are screaming over there. See, what ends up happening is when you're trying to manifest this dream house, you go through this gunk phase. Either the gunk phase is like you peeling that onion, it's exposing parts of you that you really don't want to go through. And sometimes you stop and run back to your comfort zone. Okay. Sometimes that gunk phase for people, it's really just kind of a dormant phase where nothing is happening. You know what I mean? You're basically thinking to yourself, well, this stuff don't work. You're thinking to yourself, well, these manifesting techniques don't work. Okay, that's a gunk phase too, because you have to transition. You know what I mean? Everybody has to go through this gunk phase, no matter if nobody's telling you. Okay. Now, if you're doing kind of deep work on identity, like if you're inside a 30-day challenge, now if you want to be part of the 30-day challenge, the link is in the description. Right now, I am on week 4 of the 30-day challenge. So if you jump into it right now, you're going to jump into it for $1. After I finish it, probably it's going to be done within the next week and a half. The price is going to go up to $100 because I'm actually going through it just like a newbie, just like somebody real. You're going through it day by day for 30 days. So I'm on week 4 and I've kind of revised it, enhanced it a lot. I revised it, enhanced it way more than I thought I would, just to make things more simple, make things more clear. But even if you're going through something like that, where you want to really kind of go to the root, because if you go to the root, well, you're trying to manifest your big stuff. That's what I mean. You're trying to manifest your dream house, your dream car, your SP. You're trying to manifest hard stuff. You're not trying to manifest a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? But what I really want to talk about, and this has kind of been a long introduction into what I really want to talk about, and kind of what holds most people back. And I don't think I've ever even made a video on this, is that the reason why lots of times we go through this gunk phase, this waiting phase, is because your subconscious mind is testing you. It's a test, okay? And that's what I really want to talk about. And the question is, well, Chad, like, how does the subconscious mind test you? Okay. Because what you have to understand about your subconscious mind, a lot of us confuse our conscious mind with our subconscious mind. Okay. And one of the ways, what you have to understand is your subconscious mind knows you more than you know yourself. Your subconscious mind is really just going off of your habits, your daily habits, your habits you've had your whole entire life. It's going off your thinking habits. It's going off like what you think about when you don't realize you're thinking about it. It's going off of your deep rooted beliefs, the secret you, like I like to call, your secret thoughts, your secret beliefs you don't share with anybody. Your subconscious mind is going off that. That's why I always say you can't fool your subconscious mind. So, how does a subconscious mind test you? And it tests you through this gunk phase, okay? No matter what you want to call it, a waiting phase, a gunk phase. Why is it taking so long for this stuff to happen? I'll explain this in a second. This is why in some of my videos, I won't get very descriptive with it. In some of my videos, I'll tell you that you have to honor, listen to this, it connects. You have to honor your commitments to yourself. Let me put it more simple. You have to do what you say, okay? You have to honor your commitments. You have to do what you say to yourself and other people, okay? Because right now, one of the reasons why you're going through this gunk phase, one of the reasons you're going through this waiting phase, this long dormant phase, is because your subconscious mind knows you don't keep to your commitments. You don't do what you say. If you say, I'm going to do this 30-day challenge, I'm really going to do it this time, your subconscious mind secretly says, okay, show me. Prove to me that you're going to do it. Prove to me you're not going to quit in 10 days like you always quit in 10 days. Prove to me. Prove to me, baby. That's what your subconscious mind is saying to you. Prove to me. Because again, you can't fool your subconscious mind. So if you're somebody, and honestly, we all fall in this trap. Some of us do this drastically. Some of us do this sometimes. But we've all done it. We don't keep to our commitments. If we say, I'm going to get up and work out today, do you go up? Do you go work out? Do you make a New Year's resolution and you say, well, this year I'm going to get in shape? So you go, you get a gym membership, you go the first month. After that, it's been 8 months, you've never been to the gym. Okay. You don't hold to what you're saying. You don't hold to what you say. You don't hold to your commitments. You don't hold to your goals. Okay. If your best friend calls you on today's Tuesday and they say, Chad, I'm moving on Saturday. I don't have that much help. Can you come help me move on Saturday? Now, I might need you on Sunday, but at the end of the night, I'm going to treat everybody out to dinner. I'm like, sure, I'll come help you. Do you hold to that commitment? Or do you wake up Saturday morning, changing your mind, you don't want to do it, your mind scrambling for an excuse so you can make up so you don't have to go? Okay. But see, the issue is, this is what people don't, this is why other people have manifesting channels. They don't want to tell you. Either they don't know the truth themselves, you know what I mean? Or this isn't like sexy. This isn't a 24-hour manifesting technique. This is something that's really going to get you results, but you have to go through the gunk. Okay. And this is what I'm saying is there's a link between, do you hold to what you're going to say, hold to what you're going to do, and there's a direct link to your subconscious mind. Because your subconscious mind knows that, oh, you quit. You say you're going to do something and every month you quit. You say you're going to do this diet, 2 months later you quit. You say you're going to get in shape, one month later you quit. You say you're going to do this 30-day course, oh, this dog came over and ran over, like looked at me. He's like, "Oh my God, I know you." You say you're going to do this. You say you're going to do this 30-day breakthrough challenge. Oh, what? You act like you haven't seen me for like years and years. Huh? You stink a little bit. I'll give you a donut. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me get back to my video. Okay, let me get back. It's funny how excited because I feed them. They're not my dogs, but they see me like, "Oh my God." No, down. Down. I have to speak to them in Thai because they only know Thai. Ooh. Okay. Let me take a break here for a second. Okay, come here. Down. Oh, no. We got another one over here. We got two of them running around. I don't know if they can smell the donut. Usually they don't go this crazy, but sometimes they get excited in the morning when they see me. But anyway, okay, you stay over there. You can sit beside me, but here's this one keeps on running and jumping around. Yeah, sometimes there's like five of them over here. No, back, down. But they're really kind of street, like they have owners, but they're street dogs. But what I mean by street dog is they have owners. They let them. They don't live in a house. They just let them roam the streets and scavenge for food. So they don't really have any. They're not really well trained and have manners. Okay. Go down. Okay. Let's see if we get back to this. No. Oh, no. Okay, where was I? I totally lost my train of thought. I apologize. The dogs are still around me, but I have to sit really close. I can't put a gap in there, or I smell like dog now. But that's okay. I'll take a shower. But anyway, what you have to understand is there's a direct link between your subconscious mind and your behaviors, your habits, what you do. And there's a direct link to what you say you're going to do. So this is why maybe people's not explaining it like this. Even in men groups and stuff like this, if you're a guy, you're in men groups and women groups and stuff like that. That's why sometimes they're telling you, keep to your commitments, do what you're going to say. Okay? Because how it links, let me give you some examples. How it links is if I'm always holding to my commitments, eventually I'm reprogramming my subconscious mind, where my subconscious mind thinks, well, Chad always does what he says. Chad always holds to his commitment. If Chad says he's going to work out today, he works out. If Chad says he's going to go somewhere with somebody, he still commits to it because he said he was going to do it. Okay, if you say it, you got to do it. Okay, bottom line. So you're communicating to your subconscious mind that you always hold to what you say. In other words, you always get what you say. Okay, that's how your subconscious mind looks at it. Because your subconscious mind, remember, your subconscious mind is very, very impersonal. It's very, very black and white. There's no gray area. It's not trying to figure out what's best for you. Okay, it's not trying to work it out in your favor. It's just giving you what you give it. So if I'm giving it, like I always do my commitments, I'm communicating directly to it that I always do what I say. I always get what I want. Okay. Even if I go to a restaurant and I order a steak and I order it medium rare, and it comes out and it's obviously well done. Well, I'm gonna raise my hand, flag over the waitress or waiter, and have them remake it because they're not giving it for me for free. Okay. I said medium rare and they overcooked it. So again, you're training your subconscious. And with that, I mean, I'm being nice and whatever. I might be more short in this video because I just want to get through it. But you're being nice and cordial, professional and stuff like that. You're not being mean. But the bottom line is you're communicating to your subconscious mind that when you want something, you always get it. Okay. When you say you're going to do something, you always do it. Okay. Then all of a sudden, when you do this enough, then all of a sudden, when you say, I want my dream house, my dream car, I want to manifest this cup of coffee. your subconscious mind takes you more serious, but your subconscious mind thinks, Chad always gets what he wants. Now he wants his dream house. I better make it happen. Okay. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. That's why lots of times when you do these manifesting techniques, or you're doing identity work, or you're trying to become that most successful version of you, because you know that most successful version of you is living life on their terms. They have what you want. Okay, they have that dream car, that dream house. They have that dream job, that dream career. They have that dream salary. They have that SP. Okay, they have everything that you want. Okay, and what you have to understand is the reason why you're going through this gunk is because your subconscious mind knows you always quit. You don't do what you say. You always throw in the towel. So your subconscious mind isn't going to give you, listen, it's not going to give you what you want when you always quit, when you always throw in the towel. Okay, look at it this way. If you always quit 3 months in, I can almost guarantee you your gunk phase is going to be 3 or 4 months. Because your subconscious mind knows you always quit in 3 months. You always throw in a towel in three or 4 months, no matter what you do. If it's a new exercise, going to the gym, say you're going to do this, it's a new diet, you get a new job, you know, you say that this, I'm drawing the line in the sand this time, but you don't. In 3 months, you stop and you quit. Okay. Your subconscious mind knows this. It knows your behaviors. So that's why, that's one of the reasons. It's not the only reason, okay? It's not the only reason. And you guys that keep up with me, you guys know kind of I try to keep my videos 1 or 2 points, you know what I mean, to explain 1 or 2 topics, and that's it. Okay, it's not the only reason. We got other gunk to go through, but it's not the only reason. But this is kind of the prime reason with a lot of you is if you always quit in 3 months, you always throw in the towel, no matter what excuse you have. And I know I'm repeating myself because I'm distracted. I got the 2 dogs looking at me. Aang's dad's walking around looking at me. I can guarantee that your gunk phase is going to be 3, 4 months. Like if I know you and I know you always quit, you always hang in there for a couple months, I can tell you exactly. Well, nothing's going to happen for probably like 2 or 3 months because your subconscious mind knows that's when you always quit. That's why I said in the beginning, kind of in the beginning of the video, your subconscious mind knows you better than you know your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind knows you better than you know yourself. That's why I said the subconscious mind is testing you. Okay. Because it's testing you because your subconscious mind knows just through your behaviors that you quit and you give up and you run back to your comfort zone every 2 months. So how it tests you is you're gonna have to hang in there longer than 2 months. That's why sometimes these manifesting techniques don't work for you because you always quit. You always jump from technique to technique to technique to technique. You don't realize what you're doing, and you don't realize that most of these techniques are just a band-aid. It's not going to the root cause of what's really going on. Okay. A lot of people just do these manifesting technique videos just to try to get views or go viral, or, oh, this is the new 24-hour technique. This is the new, I need to pour salt on the door or on the whatever to bring me what I want. I mean, it's I'm not saying that stuff don't work. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but it's a band-aid. It's not going to it's not fixing you. Okay. Because it's basically you. The basics is this: as you believe, that's what comes to you. Okay, whatever you give your subconscious mind, it flips back to you, whatever it is. Okay, what I believe to be true for me is shown to me in my 3D world. True or false? What you believe is shown to you in 3D world. True or false? Okay, good or bad? That's what you have to understand. Okay, but I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. But at the same time, when you're doing techniques, you're doing this stuff, your subconscious mind don't take you serious in the beginning. Because again, why? And I'm flipping it. We're going to wrap this baby up. Is that because it's testing you. Because your subconscious mind knows you don't hold to your commitments. You don't do what you say. Your subconscious mind knows that you manipulate and try to manipulate other people, try to manipulate situations. Okay. Again, you can manipulate other people. Okay. You can. But see, the issue is when you come over to do this type of work, that's where it stops. Because you can't manipulate the universe. You can't manipulate God. You can't manipulate your own subconscious mind. See, that's where it stops because you can't manipulate anything anymore. You can't pretend anymore. Okay, the real you has to be exposed. It makes sense. Like you have to shed this old version of you so this new version will come to light. You have to get rid of it. You got to shed it. Okay. But other than that, tribe, YouTube fam, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's getting a little bit loud this morning and a little bit of distractions going around. I got the dogs jumping on me, all that stuff. But I just want to share those thoughts with you. Also, make sure you comment below. I'll love to hear from you. And remember, we always have the Super Thanks Spotlight going on, where you leave your Super Thanks just in case you missed it in the beginning or you tuned it out. We have the Super Thanks. So leave a Super Thanks below with a question, something you want to dig deeper in. And that's what's discussed on every single Sunday. But other than that, have a blessed week. Remember, I love you guys, and I'll see you on Monday.